paying because of Thursday. Because instead of waiting until Thursday, we're doing it earlier, date-wise.
Right, we were thinking
versus time-wise in the evening.
No, it's time to get this done. Howdy, everybody!
Are we live?
We're live.
We're live.
Welcome.
He's the Brandt.
He's Larry, and we're live here at the Portal in Manchester, Connecticut. But don't come visit us because we are
closed because the store has closed.
Yeah,
8 o'clock closed.
I guess you can't really come visit us anyway because we're tucked away in a back room.
I would come out and greet our adoring fans, though.
Oh, that's right. Yes, if anybody needs to come. We've actually done that a couple streams. People are like, "Hey, I'm here," and we're like, "Hey, we'll be back." So turns out. All right, if you didn't see part 1, we did that Thursday night. We did part 1 of the Rise of Red Skull campaign. And I am playing Nadia Van Dyne, better known as the Wasp. I guess she's just Wasp here. I always think of the Wasp, but I guess she's just that.
And I'm playing Scott Lang, better known as Ant-Man, or really big
man.
And we're having a little special thing going where we played the pre-constructed deck for the first campaign mission.
Crossbones, yep.
And then we randomized and drew random specs for each boss. So we are currently on me being Justice randomly, you being leadership, which leaves only 2 possibilities. Well, 1 each. I'll be leadership against Red Skull, and you'll be Justice.
And those are our favorite aspects.
The reverse of this, yes.
Correct. Yep.
Yes, for Red Skull. Leadership is my favorite.
We'll see what we can do. We also have not used our 1-use abilities.
Right, which I really just like to save that for Red Skull.
Because Red Skull's a one and done.
Right. I was thinking in my head, like, if we lose to Zola once and it was like a fluke, we'd go again. If we lost to him a second time, then I think we'd pop, right? Like, pop him and beat him.
Yeah.
Right? Because to your point, you should almost be forced to have to use him if you're struggling.
Yeah, no, it could be true in terms of that. So, yeah, so Zola here is just a mess of minions. They keep coming out. They get upgrades. It's kind of crazy, all these toughs. And then we've got our characters here. Ironically, this Hydra Prison traps both our signature allies, which are each other, and we can't use them. So freeing those, our only real reason is we want to free those late in the game so that Larry can flip this one to get his... What does this give you?
Draw a card after you defeat a side scheme, which
we're going to do
against Red Skull, yeah.
Right. So that's going to be good for him. I mean, I'll certainly flip mine. Mine's draw a card when I recover, and I mean, I'm going to recover. So at some point, well, maybe not. So it's 1 card, throughout, but we shall see. So we're going to finish this up. If you're joining us, say hello. Let's see if we got anybody. Doesn't look like too many people at the moment, but if you're out there, hello. If you're watching later, you can comment down below. Tell us if you think we're going to do it or not. So I think we jump in, huh?
I think so.
All right. So we got all these. Oh, I was pointing to these cards, and I realized I'm not on the table. So here we go. Down to the table. Who is first?
You can go first.
All right. 3,
I'm looking at my hand like it's such a good hand. I don't want to get rid of any card. I have 2 army hands, my wrist gauntlet, and a giant stomp. I think I'll get rid of the giant stomp and running interference.
I'm really looking for pinpoint strikes. That's my goal. Although Squirrel Girl's perfect off the bat because she'll pop these toughs. So Triskelion is tough. It's like I want to get it out eventually, but I don't think I want this early game. So I'm really going to pull for those pinpoint strikes. Ooh, I got one. Nice. All right. So mine is pretty straightforward here. So I can shuffle back with my Genius. Should I have anything I'm going to play first? No. So I'm going to use Genius or Girl, and I'm going to shuffle Make the Call back in. My idea is I've got all these little cheap allies, and I just put as many in a turn out as I can, and then pinpoint strike, pinpoint strike, pinpoint strike. So
this is an opening hand I wanted against Red Skull with my draw 5 more cards.
Oh, yeah. So I will put Squirrel Girl out, which deals 1 damage to everything. So we'll pop these toughs.
Nice. That was slick.
And we'll put a damage on him, 27, which he's got Retaliate. But the beauty here is that he doesn't retaliate when you just deal damage indirectly to him. So I will go ahead and flip to Tiny Wasp, and then I will pinpoint strike through the Servant. So just to help people with pinpoint strike. It says deal 7 damage to an enemy, so this guy's got 4 health. If you're in tiny hero form, deal an additional damage and gain overkill. So I deal 8 to him, which is 4. 4 goes on the boss.
And because it's overkill, you don't get retaliated.
I don't get retaliated. And then her trigger says, if you defeat a minion, deal a damage to the boss. So that's how I'm going to do my damage without retaliating. So now, here's the question. I can remove 2 threat from this. Do you have just the 4 threat removal?
I believe so, because when I flip to Tiny, I remove 1, and then he's a 3 thwart. So he's going to remove all 4 by himself.
So should I put 2 damage on this?
That sounds good to me.
Oh, we didn't put threat on the Hydra Prison.
8, right?
Yeah. So you think just 2 damage here makes sense?
Seems reasonable.
All right.
Okay.
Saw you.
All right, so I have this interesting hand. You know I love Army of Ants.
Thanks, Randy. We're trying. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you were here last time, right? So we lost to Absorbing Man. I feel like it's the easiest of the 5.
So I'm gonna get rid of my Army of Ants.
Oh my goodness.
So I could play Nick and draw 3 more.
You don't want to. You're gonna try to put the mansion out.
I think I'm gonna go Mansion and Nick turn 1, and then just have a nice build.
Because your ants could take this out.
So can Nick, right? Oh, jeez.
You could also clear the area.
Wow. Okay,
You
this is a
draw
lot of
ton
good cards.
Right?
Wow, wow, wow. All right, so I'm going to flip now to Tiny and remove 1. Unfortunately, removing clear the area.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, huh?
Right. I just feel like Nick's going to kill the Servant. There's no reason not to kill the Servant with Nick.
Yeah.
And then I feel like if I pin Particles the Army of Ants, I get to draw a card.
Hold on. But that's just going to leave you in a weird spot with all these,
I'm
right?
going to play the Helicarrier.
Oh,
right?
Instead of the mansion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can't play them both unless this is a double.
So here's the other issue that's going to happen. When you remove that, you're going to get a minion in front of you. So I guess you could just take the damage.
Yeah. Hive Mind. So I think then I go these 3 for the Helicarrier.
All right. And
Actually, what I could have done, I guess knowing I was going to play the Helicarrier, I could have saved 1 card and used the Helicarrier to play the Army of Ants, right?
I suppose.
There we go. Sorry.
All right, so ping him for 1.
Ping him for 1 and remove that. Not ping him yet, in case the
somebody with tough.
Yeah.
That is gone, and this says first player discards from the top of the encounter deck. Oh, I get him in.
Oh, nice. All right, I like that.
There's another test subjects. There's an assault. There's a weapon. Concussive blast. Funny, for all the minions in here, there's so many cards. Red Dreams. I didn't see any, what's the one he draws to scheme again? Advance?
Yeah.
Caught off guard. Mutant. So I get 2. He's got Quick Strike. And she should have 1 on her. All right.
So I'll ping the Mutate.
Okay. And that is that. He's going to add 2 threat. This one can go to 12 and 1 counter. When this gets to 3, we search for somebody and put them in play. And drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I've got Moon Knight and a Pinpoint Strike, which is perfect. All right. So he'll do that. Then he's going to go to attack me. Do you have the token in there? Yeah, the first player token.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No, it was my fault. I didn't put it out. So he's going to go to attack me. Are we blocking with Nick and Squirrel Girl? I assume is the plan. I'll certainly block with Squirrel Girl. So he's going to attack for 2, and then give the villain a tough status card. So she's done.
And then you're gonna block for the mutate. So you don't really need your person.
One, unless I want to get rid of tough. Not by the time it's your turn.
Right, I'll ping it with the ants. So
All right, I'll block the mutate then.
And then nickel block Zola, but you still got to flip for Zola.
Okay, it's a +1, so that's 3, and then card and card. Advance.
That's what we were just talking about.
2 + 2 is 4. Yeah, but it's a lot more survivable with 2 people. Especially if
The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you.
Yeah.
I'll just take the attack.
All right, 2 plus, put a test counter on him, and he's +1 attack, so he's 3.
So I take 3.
Yep. And that passes to you, sir. Pretty good.
Okay. First things first, we'll ping the tough off of him.
I am flipping down, so the more that you can remove off of there, the better. And there's this one. First player. Okay. So that one's going to give you a minion.
Oh, this is going to work.
I can get rid of 2 threat.
No, this is going to work. Sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. Going to flip to large, which is going to do...
Oh, and good note is that Larry bought 2 Ant-Man packs so he could have 2.
So do a damage to him.
Took down Green Goblin mutagen formula with Thor aggression. Hey, that's no joke. He's super good.
And then I think I'm going to do this right. So that does the damage to him without any issue.
Sorry, I'll be there 1 second.
No problem. I'll wait. Without retaliation, I mean. It does the damage to him without getting retaliation.
Oh, man. I don't have my microphone on.
Oh, goodness, bring it. Then we're going to resize.
Hey, I might be a little louder now. How did I do that? I must have put it on, taken it off, and put it back on again.
Which is going to remove 1 threat.
What did you do? Did I miss anything?
I went big, which did a damage. Then I resized down to small so that it removed a threat. Now I remove 3 threat. Just take all 5 off.
What did we do with the ant last turn? Oh, you did damage here. Okay.
And then I clear the area and draw a card.
This is done?
Yep.
Got it. Sorry.
Now what's really interesting here is... Oh, man. Do I just build? I think I do.
Yeah, you can build, and I will just keep...
I'll give you
events.
a mansion.
Oh, nice. Okay, so mansion might give me a Maria Hill. If I play Maria Hill, but then I can't play Moon Knight, so that probably doesn't really help.
You can play
right?
Moon Knight for free.
Well, no, because I need to play Pinpoint Strike. So if I play Maria Hill, then I would have 3 cards to play Pinpoint Strike, which is by far the best card here. So I could play my Endurance. No, I can't. Huh. Why is that?
Well, what's Moon Knight's thing? If you spend...
Yeah, spend a resource to draw 2 cards, but I don't have it.
So why don't you just play Moon Knight and not Maria Hill and the Pinpoint Strike?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay,
but you let me draw an extra card, so I was just trying to find a way to use that extra card.
Okay.
But I don't have it. I also have a Make the Call. So I think I just play Moon Knight, and then I Pinpoint Strike, and now it's just a matter of what I hold. Probably Maria Hill.
Maria Hill for next turn.
That's what I think too.
Because you'll be first,
so then
and
I'll
you'll give me a card.
Pinpoint Strike. Yeah, that's a good call. So that's 2 here and 6 here. It's amazing. Yeah. It's so good. So he's down to 15.
And you're going to flip down, right?
Yeah. And then because he's got Retaliate, I'm just going to take 2 off of this.
Oh, I thought you were going to... Why don't you damage him twice, right?
Why?
Because aren't you blocking for me with him anyways?
You want me to block with him?
I thought that was our plan with all your minions, was to just, all your allies. Or do you think not? Because I'm not worried about, threat getting on it.
Okay.
The less I have to flip down, the better.
All right. Because I'm a little bit more of the damage.
Yeah, and I'm going to just keep the threat
So then he'll retaliate, so Moon Knight will have 1 health left. Oh, sorry. I also deal a damage to him because I killed a minion. Then I will flip down, and I'll use Girl to put Pinpoint Strike, and... Do I put 2 Pinpoint Strikes back in?
Heck
Probably.
yeah. It's not like the minions aren't going to exist.
Yep.
Because I don't want to deal with the retaliate, so I'm trying to just do some tricks.
Yeah, my only thing is, should I hold, make the call instead of Maria? No, Maria Hill's better, right? Because I'll be first.
And I'll draw. I have a Avengers Mansion and a Helicarrier.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have White Tiger in my hand.
Come on, Pinpoint.
And another Lay Down the Law.
All right. But I got a thing to play Maria.
Technically, I could have flipped
Draw a card.
Flipped that in 1 turn.
All right. So he's going to add 2 there. He's going to add a test counter.
Does he start with a test counter?
No, but we drew a card that added one.
Okay, because I was going to say...
So then he's going to flip to put a minion in front of you, but he just puts this one in play. He doesn't reveal it. So that's perfect, because this one normally goes and gets an attachment,
right?
But it won't, so that's much better. And then he's just a 5 health minion, which stinks, but he's not a 3/4 minion if he gets that other one or doesn't have retaliate. So there's that. All right, then he's going to attack you. I'm going to block with Moon Knight. So he attacks for 4.
And I'll just take the 2.
And then you get attacked, and then he's going to scheme against me for 2, 3. So this goes to 5. So far, so good. Exactly what we wanted. I got those Pinpoint Strikes. I don't have one this turn.
I need a card each, too.
Oh, man. Thanks. Oh, no. All right.
Well, luckily, this is after
Shadows.
They went, so we could deal with them this turn.
That's the one. Guard and +2 hit points. So if I can draw a Pinpoint Strike, I can go right through it, but I don't have one yet. So. And this one goes on minion with the most remaining hit points. And now he has Retaliate. And he's a 9. Oof. All right.
Wow.
It gets a little messy.
So maybe we just let that go right now, because I could flip down this turn, so he just schemes for 1.
Yeah.
Maybe we just kill this one.
All right, so first things first, I'll put Squirrel Girl and make the call back in with Girl. Girl. I might spell it out from now on. Girl sounds weird. Not in a bad way. All right, then I will play Maria Hill so we can draw a card. Let's go ahead and draw.
Nice, thank you.
Then, I don't know. So you think I just deal 5 here? I can flip to Wasp and deal 5, or I can deal 4, split up however I want, which makes no sense, right?
Actually, I have a stealth strike.
So you want me to deal 5?
So if you dealt 1 and 4, I could...
Nope, I can split up 4 however I want if I go to giant form, or I can deal 5. So I deal 5, and then you're going to do the remaining 4 and get rid of 2 threat?
Oh, because that has 9?
Yeah.
There you go. That's fine.
Actually, could I do it? Can you do stealth? No, you need to do the killing blow. Because I do 1 more damage, but we'll just have to live without it now. So I will do Wasp Sting, do 5 damage to him, and take a Retaliate. And then I will play Giant Help. Do I want a Giant Help, or do I want to do these wings to prevent 1 damage? Probably just Giant Help. How much threat are you getting rid of? Just the 2?
I can get rid of. I'm getting 6 with White Tiger.
Okay.
Playing her. I could probably get the scheme and the side scheme this turn if we really want.
This just prevents 1 damage from me. I'm just gonna block with Maria Hill though. Maybe I should just get rid of 3.
What's Giant Help do?
Get rid of 3 threat.
Yeah, I mean, you can
I mean, here's what I can do. I can get 2 off of this if you're going to get rid of 6, right? With White Tiger.
Right, yeah.
And then I could play Giant Help, but if you don't need it, my
Well,
only other option is to lead from the front.
If you play Giant Help, it just means I could probably more easily get rid of both of these. So yeah, go ahead and do Giant Help on...
Okay.
That's fine.
So I'll get rid of 3 here. That'll probably allow you to flip down.
Right.
And then I guess I just ping him for 1.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It's all you. She's so good. I love her. Like, she's so different from that, which is very combo-y. She's just damage.
I'm gonna Mansion and Helicarrier the Army of Ants. Oh, jeez. God, talk about a ridiculous amount of threat removal that I don't need.
Where people aren't going to like her as much is she is a support. Like, she's damage, but she's so much support. What do we need? She's versatile.
I'm going to use a blue to play White Tiger so I can remove 3 and 3, and that's go.
Nice. The nice part is you get a card with a wild.
Oh, right.
I assume this is removed from the game. You do have to be on your hero side at the end of the game.
Right.
So again, I'm just going to block with Maria Hill. I just keep drawing allies. And if I don't draw an ally, I draw Make the Call.
This is so interesting. So I will Stealth Strike using Pin Particles, which lets me draw a card. And then
4, he's done.
And that removes 2. And he doesn't retaliate because I killed him.
Yeah, no,
if crazy.
Flip him next turn, and then we're
all right. This is going to work. I'm going to flip to giant size.
You don't want to flip down?
I'm going to flip to giant size, doing a damage to Zola. I'm going to do an Army of Ants to Zola. I'm going to do an Army of Ants to the Mutate.
Okay.
I'm going to kill the Mutate.
That's a clear board, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to resize, draw a card, and play a Skilled Investigator.
And you're exhausted?
And I'm exhausted, yeah. But when I changed, I removed the threat, but there was nothing.
Yeah.
Changed. So actually, do I want to save the resize? Nah, I'll play that. I'm good.
All right.
Seems good, right?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to go down, but I don't think I needed to with... We both have...
So do I get rid of this, or do I save it to trigger... If I draw Make the Call, I could trigger Moon Knight with this.
Right.
I
Here's my question. Do I discard this? Do I need +1 thwart right now? I don't think
you don't
so,
need +1
right?
thwart, no. Yeah. All right. This, like... Right now, it's a beatdown on our part, right? So it's like, where is he going to start messing with us?
Yet.
So he's going to add a counter. He's going to add 2. Was I first? Totally, right?
Yes.
He's going to attack me. What are you going to do? Are you just going to take damage?
I'm at 8 life.
Are you just going to block with White Tiger?
And I'm definitely going to flip down at the end of this turn. So the question is, do I really need White Tiger? I don't think I do. So I think I just block with her.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to block with Maria Hill. My other option is I could block for myself and block for Maria Hill with you.
That just, I mean, that allows her to thwart, which will allow me to heal or do something else. So up to you.
I mean, I have the recovery, so if I need to, my next turn.
Do it.
All right, so I'll block for me. So it's 3, so I take 1. And then Maria Hill will block for you. She's dead. And then card. Incite, place 1 test counter on the main scheme. What'd you get? Take 2 damage.
Yep.
It's good for me, though. Pinpoint strikes are what I need.
Did you draw one?
What?
Did you draw one?
Yep.
Oh, nice. nice. Okay, so
Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to make the call for Moon Knight. I'm going to play this to draw 2 more cards. Then I'm going to pinpoint strike, and whatever extra I have, I'm going to play Ant-Man for 1 or 2 health.
Jesus,
and I'm going to flip down.
This is crazy. So I don't need to play an interrogation room because you're going to kill the Berserk Mutate. So what I'm going to do is use this. I'm going to save the Helicarrier for you at this point. And a concussive blow for a concussive blow. So I'll deal 3 damage and confuse Zola.
Okay. He's going to retaliate for 1 against you.
I already took it.
And he's confused?
Yep.
Can I actually just get an action?
Yep.
So I will play Moon Knight for free. Oh, I can't trigger his ability. He's not coming out of my hand.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's all right. I can just hold Ant-Man for next turn. Can I take another action?
Yep. Actually, okay.
I will pinpoint strike, so I will kill him. Did you want to deal any damage to him?
No, because I mean the army of ants can.
Okay.
Same difference.
So
right?
3 and 5, so he goes to 2. So now the question is, do we actually flip him?
You tell me.
He's 3 on the other side, and does he make us put more people out? We each reveal another minion.
So do we want to wait till next turn and just put him at 1?
I think so.
All right, so we'll put him at 1.
Oh, you know what? When I killed that guy, he's at 1. So now the question is, can you do enough damage that it's worth it?
Well, I could probably kill whatever minion gets put in front of me.
Yeah, I mean that's up to you.
Then I'm gonna
or
flip
what's
down.
he gonna have? He's gonna have 32 health. I don't think we're gonna do 32 damage in a turn. He's gonna put another minion in front of us too.
But hang on, what do you got left for cards? You didn't waste cards yet, I hope, right?
I wasted all my cards.
Oh, because I was giving you a Helicarrier and a Mansion.
Okay.
Because I don't need them.
Well, I'll use them to play Ant-Man.
Okay.
I didn't waste cards.
No, but if you had another card, that would have been like, you know what I mean?
I think we should maybe just flip them.
Yeah?
I think so. I mean, we're going to end up with 2 minions in front of us with some time to deal with them, even if we deal with 1. We're both flipping down, though, I assume?
Yep. So here,
I could get rid of all the threat.
I'm going to clear the area for 2 threat.
You could wait. Are you flipping down? You're flipping down, huh? Okay.
I am. Yeah, otherwise I would have waited to draw the card.
And I could actually hit him with Moon Knight and Ant-Man. Or I could hit the minions that come out.
Right, so let's hit him once.
All right.
To
So
flip
that'll
him.
flip him. Normally, I feel like you leave him at 1 and then you try to maximize, right? But in this case. All right, so he's going to go to 32. Yeah, she's just weird to get used to with really flipping back and forth like Miss Marvel, and some people just don't like doing that. I know Larry's not a big fan of like every other turn alter ego, so.
Yeah, I mean, look at Ant-Man. I've flipped with his ability, but I've always been on this side at the end of the turn.
So each player searches the encounter deck and reveals a minion. So the question is, do we want to take 2 damage, or do we want the ones that have a tough? The toughs are probably pretty easy for us to get rid of.
Yeah.
Although if we're going to flip down, but they're going to give us 2 damage, right?
Right. Which at this point I'm at 5 life, so I mean if you want to take the 2, if you're at 11, you could take the 2 damage more than I can. Well, I'm gonna use the army ants to pop the tough.
Yeah, actually then I could just kill it, right?
And then I'm gonna put 1 damage on the Bioservant with White Tiger. I'm going to flip down. When I flip down, I heal 1. And then I'm going to recover 3. So that puts me to 9. So that's a little better.
Nice.
And then I'm giving you a Mansion first. And now you have a Helicarrier as well.
So I could play Ironheart to draw another card, or I could play a 2 Ant-Man. A 2 Ant-Man's probably better, right? So I don't really need to draw a card.
Or you could play a 1 Ant-Man for blocking and save Ironheart. to play next turn. To draw
Right, but then I could do this and kill this.
Oh, fair point. Yep.
Unless I should kill the one in front of you because I'm flipping down.
You're flipping down?
Yeah.
Yeah, then kill the one in front of me.
So then we'll put that one there.
Yeah. Now that we know what we're doing.
And then when I kill one, I deal a damage to him.
Nice.
Flip down. So I'm going to have to heal next turn.
I'm probably going to heal again, too, and then just never flip down again.
And then I will put a pinpoint strike. And it's crazy. Here's the one thing with her deck, right? You said make sure you put strength and numbers in, and I discard at the beginning. I'll never see it again because you don't go through her deck.
Right.
That's the one interesting thing about her build. Do I want make the call back in or Maria Hill? Or is it just damage at this point? Maybe it's just damage.
It's just damage.
So I'll put a Wasp Sting back in. Oh, it's kind of silly because I'm just going to do the same thing at the start of the next turn. All right, come on, pinpoint strike. See, that's the thing, though, is there's 3 in there.
And as the deck gets
and
smaller,
the deck gets smaller, you just
drawing
draw more and more
good.
of them. 2 of them. Yeah, it's crazy. 2,
Can you
3,
play
4,
2?
5, 6. What?
Will you be able to play 2?
With those.
Perfect. So if we get another minion out, we're just going to double pinpoint strike.
Right.
Which
does half the damage to him. Yeah, we just got to hope we don't get a nasty minion like we did, but we got rid of it. All right, so he's going to put 2 there. Who the heck was first? You were,
I
right?
was, yeah.
So then he's going to scheme against you.
He's confused.
Oh, he adds a counter.
Yep.
So this puts one in play, right? Use this card, put that minion into play. So you're going to get that one engaged with you, which is fine.
Yep.
We'll have to figure out how to get rid of the tough, but I could just do it myself if I don't heal. So he's confused
yeah,
against you. Yeah, because I'm first. Oh, I can just wait till your turn to play him.
Yeah, true.
And then he's going to scheme against me for 3. Is this going to be an issue? 4, 5?
It's at 8.
As long as I don't draw in advance, which I've only seen one.
Which we won't lose the game.
I totally
right?
shouldn't have said that.
Especially because the odds of us getting one, you suck.
3 plus put a test counter
So just 3.
on the main scheme. So 3 is just enough.
Pop.
So what are the odds we draw another advance?
Well, now that you said it.
Under attack, each player chooses to either place 2 threat here or deal 3 damage. I think we just put threat there, huh? Deal 3 damage to their hero, and we're not heroes, so we can't choose it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
now
we
I have a
figured that
purpose
out.
for him.
That's true. All right, passes to me. So now I'm going to shuffle Ironheart and I don't know, do I want to make the call? Probably not. Am I going to spend any of these first? No, because I'm just going to pinpoint strike, right? So I'll shuffle Ironheart and Maria Hill back in. It's crazy. It's funny if it was 1 card. So am I going to... I could heal, flip, and then pass turn, well, use them, pass turn to you.
Mm-hmm. And I'll
and
heal
then
and
once
flip.
you hit one with an ant,
Yep.
I could pinpoint strike through that, right?
Right.
Okay. So I will heal. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, because we might win soon, and you're going to want to be fully up.
So I go to 13, and we need to be on our hero side to get our bonus. Come here. Then I will pinpoint strike through this one.
Wait on that one. So I'm just wondering if we want to leave this guy. I need... No, I don't. Never mind. I can give you both now. So do you need my both to play both, right?
Yeah, but I need your army advance to get rid of the tough.
Right.
What about threat? We're just going to let that pop?
No, I'm going to deal with that. Well,
So hold on. He's got 31. I basically have 16.
right.
17, 18, 19, 20. Do you have 11 damage?
Well, we don't want to leave these out, though.
Gotcha.
Right?
Right.
I think we kill them next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead and do your thing, and then I'll flip, and I'll ping the tough off. Then you could...
So you want me to do what I was going to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
It took me a
pinpoint
second to
strike
think about what we were
2.
doing.
That deals 6 to him. So he's down to 25. And then it deals 1 because I killed a minion. And then I've got Moon Knight. Does it help? If I attack him directly...
I'd rather you save them to block. I would take it off the main scheme.
You can't give me 3 cards, right?
I'm not that good.
All right. I was going to say, because I could play Moon Knight and then just get them back. I can't take off the main scheme because that's a critical.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to pop Spider-Man?
Yeah, which...
I could do that. Because then I could just block with Moon Knight.
Yeah, do that. Because then Spider-Man can use his to thwart on the main scheme. And then Ant-Man can do 2 on the main scheme, right?
Nope.
Oh, right, because of that.
So I can knock
attack.
the tough off. I can kill Ant-Man, or I can use him to block. I'm just using the block.
Using the block.
All right.
Yeah. I'll flip.
That's that. Yep.
And when I flip, remove 1 threat. Oh, so I really didn't need you to do that. Why don't you just... Oh, if you damage with Moon Knight, he'd be dead?
Yeah.
I still think it's worth it.
Okay. Moon Knight is no more. So then you're going to remove 1, and then you're going to play Spider-Man.
To take the rest of it off. And guess what? After a Sky team is defeated, exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Army Advance to Tough. Give you a card draw, and then a Helicarrier.
So I'll use these
I was going to
2.
heal, by the way, before I flipped. Sorry.
Okay. Pinpoint strike, so that's 4 and 4. These goes down to 18. And then
Now
I deal 1 to go to 17.
I Army Advance him to go to 16.
So then we can just use White Tiger, or that's going to pop.
Well, White Tiger to take 3 off of that.
Is that better than blocking?
Well, I still have Spider-Man, you still have Ant-Man. And the question is, it shouldn't pop now, right? Because we're both on hero side.
Right. I mean, I'm down 2 pinpoint strikes, down a Wasp sting. So, I mean,
But I'm
going to struggle a little bit to do damage.
But I can go to my big size, right? And the question is, do I remove 2 more threat or do 2 damage with Spider-Man?
He's going to add 2 to go to 10, right?
Yeah.
And we haven't gone through the deck, but we will. So he could draw in advance. But again, you're talking 2 out of the whole deck.
And does advance kill us, or is it going to just throw some?
This will flip, and then we'll put 2 more minions out. So if we don't want to have minions in play.
Is there an advance in there which would just flip with him attacking us?
What is it?
Are there 2 advances in the discard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 1 there, and the other one came out earlier. Yep.
No, I just was wondering if those were going to be a 0.
Those will be our attack cards.
Let's just do 2 damage to him.
All right. Down to 14.
I'm going to discard this and drop 5.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I don't really have damage. I can deal 4, 5, 6 damage to him next turn. So you got to do 10. But while doing that, I could heal.
Well, if you heal, you won't be on your hero side.
No, because I can heal with these pimples.
Well, I can kill him.
Okay.
Well, I could do what you want. I have a giant stomp.
All right.
I mean, I knew there was 1 more left in here, so.
All right, so he's going to add 2 to go to 10. Then he's going to attack me.
He's going to add a token, which shouldn't matter.
Oh, yeah, good call. And Ant-Man's going to block. Uh-oh. Concussive Blast. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. That stinks. So that's going to hit there. I'm going to get hit, and then he's going to hit me for 2. Because Ant-Man doesn't block anymore. Because this is deal 1 damage, so then Ant-Man's dead. So then it's a direct hit.
But isn't the boost part of the block, or no?
No. It happens, and then everything else happens. So, and then he's going to attack you. Are you blocking with Spider-Man, or are you just taking it at this point?
Why is White Tiger there?
You used her to remove.
Oh, yeah, and she had 2.
Just use Spider-Man, because we
Spider-Man's
can just
block.
kill him. And it's shuffle Zola's Mutate back into the encounter deck. So what do you think happens there? That would be immediately empty, right?
I would think.
So we'd do this.
Which
he
would
gets a
put a
boost.
boost
You have
in.
them all on your side.
Yeah.
So now it's just cards. So as long as he doesn't advance, I shouldn't say all the things that he shouldn't do.
When are you going to learn, my friend? When are you going to
Well, we don't lose, like you said, but we get minions that we then have to deal with.
Well, what's great is he can only start at 12 anyways, and I'm at 12. So as long as he doesn't damage me. I mean, you...
If I play my Pim Particles.
You're at 11.
Right,
you're at 10,
close
so...
enough. No, yeah, it's just getting rid of those minions. All right, card for me. And a card for you. Well, that is the best.
I would take another weapon.
Okay, every time he takes damage, he gets a tough status card.
That's fine.
So that's a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, it's fine.
Passes to you. You got double punches.
Why do double punches matter?
You can get rid of it.
Nope. Why would I do that? I'm going to just kill him. What's he at?
Yeah.
What's he at? Anything big?
14. He does have retaliate.
I'm going to flip the giant size. He takes 1.
Okay.
He gets a tough status card.
Yeah.
I ping the tough status card off. Awesome. Save that. We're going to giant stomp for 8.
Okay.
Which I'll take 1. Then he gets a tough status card. I'll ping the tough status card with Army Advance. What are we at for?
He's at 4 health. If you let me take my turn, I could rapid growth, finish him off, and heal 2. But it's not that big a deal.
Oh, so you're going to kill him?
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to help us?
Nah, it doesn't matter at this point, right?
You can kill him even with him getting a tough?
Well, I'm just going to do 4 damage to him. I'm going to change forms.
Oh, you know what? I couldn't ping the last one off after the giant stomp because I'm not in little form, so hang on a second. So what's he at? He's at 4 with a tough.
Yep.
I will attack to get rid of the tough.
Hey, he deals 1
I will
to you.
swarm. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll swarm tactics to go back and ready to that side.
Okay.
And the tough is off him. So I'll just sit and spin. I have an Avengers Mansion and a helicarrier for you.
Okay. I don't need any of it. I'll just change.
Well, I did this just in case something happened. Now I could ping if you need it.
I'll change to giant form. I have to get it out of the sleeve. See how much I go to giant form with her? And then I will play rapid growth with a Pim particle, so I heal 2, and then I swing for 4 when he's dead.
Does the retaliate trigger if he's got tough?
Yeah.
Okay. I just was wondering.
It even triggers when you flip him to the next stage. He's still alive, which feels weird to me. It feels like at least when you knock him down, he shouldn't. Yeah. So that is a win, and we're on our hero sides, and we got rid of the prison, so we upgrade. And now the fun begins. Now we got to build decks for Red Skull.
Yep.
All right. Boy, this is so cool getting these allies for the whole thing. That's such a great element.
I am not going to look to build with Red Skull.
Okay.
Like, build up. Like, I think I'm just going for the let's just kill him quick. Because don't we get bonuses for getting rid of those side schemes, which is the first turn you're going to get rid of it with Spider-Man, correct?
Yep.
So we should let you go first.
What bonuses do we get?
What do you mean?
You said we get bonuses?
I thought there was, good things happen when you get rid of his side schemes.
Oh, not the first one. Like
not the first one?
Some of them.
Oh, okay.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right.
If we had the same sleeves, I figure we could have just switched most of what we already had in our deck.
So go ahead and place your bets. Will we pull this off? Yeah, the tricky part with Red Skull is like when you both want to flip down and he schemes for 3 and he draws an extra card. It gets crazy. So he's no joke, but we can pop these abilities. Oh, I think that's the other thing is Spider-Man will get a tough. And I think I just leave it and take a block, right? Although at this point, our health is a resource.
Right.
Because we don't need to keep it. So it's interesting on that front. I think I kind of pre-built something here, so I should be in general good shape. I'm actually going to try to build a little. So this is kind of a switch. But I don't think I'm going to do any beat cops. I think they're just too slow with 2 players.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, what I had, that new Wasp card is a must. It's the,
which one is that? Oh, the one where you get rid of threat equal to
2 plus the stage number, so it's 4 right off there.
Right, I did not put that one in. I don't think I need endurance anymore, right? I mean, it's a nice quick heal, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's my resource cards. Now do I need those other ones if I'm going to get rid of these other things? So I went with these foiled so I could stop him on those others. Spycraft, rid of that, and then these 5 allies. With the other 2, is it too many allies? Should I toss Ironheart at this point? She's so good, right? Block and draw a card. Yeah, we got Red Skull and we got our things to pop, so I think we'll be in good shape. So it's tough. If I just have Nick, do I want these power in all of us? You know, is it good enough? There. So what do you think? Do you think I need Stealth Strike and getting rid of threat? Or should I get another concussive blow?
I put both in.
Yeah. I have all these. Maybe I don't need this followed. Maybe that damage is a waste.
Yeah,
4 damage every time we get rid of a side scheme, though, you know?
Yeah, but you got to put it on the side scheme, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, for this guy, that does make more. I didn't do it for Zola because Zola doesn't have as many side schemes as him.
And then do I get a Heroic Intuition to put on you to pump you to 4, or is it too slow?
I don't know that we need it.
Right, I'm just thinking 4 is whenever we draw the ones that are... It's going to start with 6. Then we had no minions in front of us. That's amazing. Could just lay on the damage, right? He's at 32, so it's not that high.
I mean,
but it's a little
in theory,
harder to...
this could be a 3 to 4 turn win. Right? I mean, I'm 10 cards and a free Spider-Man on turn 1.
Right.
So it's like 2 free turns because getting a free Spider-Man.
Right, it's 5 cards.
It's 5 cards. So that's so essentially you and I have a
take 2 turns
before he goes.
Yeah. And we don't have any like obstacles to deal with. So
other than that, just started with a lot, but big deal.
Yeah, it should be fine. Because I mean, it can go to 16 and we're at 6, so it's not.
And we don't lose when that flips. Not that we want to let it flip, but why is the sleeper over there?
He starts out of play. He comes into play if you flip him off this deck.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure we weren't screwing anything up.
Yeah, I got to remember that he doesn't have 5 health. He has 10 health.
Oh, right.
Here's the encounter deck. Here's all this. So you're thinking I go first because I remove all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And then that just leaves you. The only thing is you can't pop yours till you flip.
Right.
Not that that's going to really matter, but we can't like plan out.
Fair.
I don't think it matters. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to do it.
But in terms of I need to take my turn before you draw your cards, just to be fully fair, right?
Well, I could go first.
I don't think it makes sense, does it? I mean, I guess you're just going to lay on damage, right?
That's the plan. Like, does getting rid of anything make him not?
There's nothing. He's going to flip a scheme no matter what we do, so there's nothing we can do about that. Okay. So it's just get rid of the threat and lay on the damage. Although if we're both going to flip the hero, it's not like threat is that imminent.
Well, you tell me before I look at these 6, me or you? Oh, after you defeat a side scheme, exhaust this card, draw 1 card. Yeah. Darn it.
Yeah, I don't have a way to leave that. But there's going to be tons of side schemes.
Well, depending on if you look at your hand and you take 6 off the main scheme and like
I can't
a bunch off this.
So the thing I'd have to do is not remove that, right?
Right.
Because not play Spider-Man because Spider-Man removes a side scheme.
Oh, okay.
So I can't take.
Yeah, so this isn't that important, so don't worry about that.
No, I don't think that's a big deal.
Stick with the plan.
I don't know. The only benefit to you going first is we know what you were able to do.
Yeah, let's look at it.
So you're going first?
Yep.
So, I mean, with this hand, I could get rid of 4 threat and deal 8 damage to him.
Nice.
Plus, get rid of that, plus 2. So I could clear all the threat if you just straight up do damage. Oh, you're going. Flip over. Do you know which side you're flipping to?
Oh.
Giant, I assume?
No. Mini. Okay. Always mini first. There's a reason for that, because I had an army and ants in my opening hand.
So I guess I'm going to clear these cards.
And then hive mind. Okay.
See what else I can draw. Oh, I drew a Nick Fury.
So we're going to use Pin Particles to play Army of Ants, which allows me to draw a card. Oh, jeez, that's going to be an awesome turn next turn. Do I have a resize in my hand? I do. Holy cow. Yep, okay, this is getting stupid. Do I not even play the helmet now? Hang on, I got to think through this. I'm sorry.
Oh, right, because you have so many cards. Here, lay some stuff out. Let people see.
Well, I have 2 giant stomps that I can play.
Gotcha.
So I literally could do 16 plus a flip. I could literally like do 21 damage to him on this opening turn. I'm questioning whether or not, and I have a resize to draw a card to get me to the giant size. So that's that.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
And that's a card. So then I need 3 and 3. So I don't need Hive Mind or this. So here's 3 to play one of those. Here's 3 to play another. You got an Army of Ants. I could draw a double. I could save these 2.
So you should resize first?
Resize and see what I get, yeah.
Or do you need to do Army of Ants?
I'm going to ping with Army of Ants no matter what.
Oh, we each get a card.
Oh, that changes everything. Yeah, and then I think I'll...
Can you play another Army of Ants or probably not?
I could, because I'm drawing a card. So I'll...
Yeah, just double check that. Because that gets rid of 2 cards. You still got...
6, yeah. So arm advance, so he gets another one. You already did one for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Resize to flip to big and draw a card. And then we double giant stomp for 16.
Okay. So he's down to 14.
And then I attack him for 3.
And you flipped?
And I flipped for another one.
So he should have been at
16. I should have given him 22 damage.
29, then 16 brings him to 13. And then you attacked him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he went from 32 to 10.
Right? I mean,
that's a game.
There's not a lot of building.
So I could play Nick, draw cards, then play Lay Down the Law, then play Spider-Man.
Right. And then maybe, probably not quite flip him. Or could you flip him this turn?
Well, I could with Pinpoint Strike, but I can't play Nick and Pinpoint Strike.
Well, Pinpoint Strike won't work, right? Because there's no ally?
No. I can just deal damage to him.
Oh.
So I could play Nick with Lay Down the Law, and I wouldn't get rid of the threat. But I could play Nick, draw 3 cards, use them to play Pinpoint Strike.
Right. I don't think Lay Down the Law is necessary.
Okay. So I will use these 4 to play Nick to draw cards or deal 4 damage. I'll probably draw cards because this is
more damage.
More damage. All right. So then,
what is your?
Then I could shuffle 2 back in, and I just want to shuffle damage back in.
Yeah, Pinpoint Strikes.
Yeah, I don't have one yet.
See, there's where I wouldn't even shuffle that Lay Down the Law, right?
We don't want it.
Well, right. I mean, we're looking to.
Yeah.
That's where I wonder with her if there's times where you don't.
I mean, this is the rare time where you're playing the campaign and your buddy just played 12 cards in a turn. All right, so now if I'm going to Pinpoint Strike, I get an additional damage on this side. So, right, I want to do max damage.
Yeah, now you're going to bring out
So now I'm going to bring out Spider-Man.
And he's going to get a tough.
And I'll put the Lay Down the Law back. I'll listen to you.
I mean, I'm wondering, right? Like,
no, that's fine.
We're not playing a long game here. We're looking to beat him in 3-4 turns.
And he's got a tough on him. So then he gets rid of 6 threat. So that clears that, which means, this is only if an event you play. All right, so that won't work. I was thinking I'd get to deal another damage. That gets discarded there.
But literally, Pinpoint Strike's going to be 8.
Yeah.
10, 12. You're going to actually
do we want more encounter cards? Probably. We're just going to have to get them eventually anyway.
Right? Like. Yeah. Got 2 allies out who can block for us. Not that we even need to block at this point.
Right. So then I will Pinpoint Strike, which draws me a card, which will be Coulson for next turn, for 8 damage. And then I'll hit him with Nick to flip him.
Yeah. I mean, turn 1, flip Red Skull, not bad. An expert campaign.
So then he goes to 40. Which, if we can do 32 in a turn, 40's like nothing.
When reveal.
Deal each player an encounter card, right?
So this is Heroic 2, turn 1.
Yeah. All right, and then I use Spider-Man or I use his tough? At this point, you think just use his tough to block, and then we have him for another turn to block?
Yep.
Right? I think that's better than threat here.
I agree.
So 2 threat, flip a side scheme. Hydra Patrol.
Undefeated, each player searches the encounter deck.
Yep.
All right, so it's not a good one.
So then he's going to attack you. I'll block with Nick. So it's 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye, Nick. And then he's going to attack me. I'll block with Spider-Man. It's 2, 3. Give the villain a tough status card and another boost. 0. And that tough is gone. And then cards.
All right. We survived this. We should be good.
Yeah, agreed.
Quick Strike. I'll take some damage. Not the end of the world. Red Dreams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the red house is gone because I played Spider-Man. You may flip to Alter Ego, remove this from the game, discard each card with a printed resource from your hand, and take 1 damage. Oh, I didn't draw my hand.
Or just flip down, right?
Right, which probably makes sense with all these cards coming at me, right? You got 3-ers?
Yep.
All right. Hydra Regular, Incite, Exo Soldier, Tough, and Bitter Rival. Exhaust a character you control for each scheme in play. I got no characters that are unexhausted. All right, I will shuffle Nick Fury and Pinpoint Strike back in with GIRL. And then, I don't know. So at this point, I could flip, and I can divvy up my damage. So I could do like 1, 1, 2, and take all them out. Or 1 on him, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Which probably makes sense. I can also play Coulson, but maybe he's not that great. And I could play Lay Down the Law. I'd have to clear that.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of got to get cleared. Otherwise, that's what I'm saying. That's got to...
And that puts more minions into play.
Well, otherwise, that's going to flip. It's at 11.
Right. And he keeps adding them.
Right.
So what makes more sense? Like maybe Wasp Sting, no Coulson?
That makes sense.
Lay Down the Law and Wasp Sting. So I will flip to Giant. Then I will play Lay Down the Law, which clears 4 threat.
Which will get rid of his Tough. Oh, that's
because I cleared a card? Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah. So then we have to each search. Is that what it is? So we can take... No, we don't want those. We've got Jet Troopers. Uh-oh, they're not more of these. Oh, no. Is there only one Hydra Regular? Has to be a second one, right?
I feel like it. Should be. There it is.
So what else do we want? A Jet Trooper and take 2 damage?
Yeah.
Better than a guard, right?
I think so.
All right, now how do I divvy all this up?
How much damage do you have?
4. I think it's get rid of the 2
Kill
toughs and kill a regular.
No, just kill both regulars.
Okay. Oh, you got Army Advance?
I have Army Advance to ping the Toughs, which the Toughs right now are meaningless. If we want to clear the board, his Tough can stay, right?
Yep. All right, so that's there. So then I'll use these 2 to play a Wasp Sting to deal 4 damage, divide it out, and I'll kill both of these. Yeah, unfortunately, the other side, she can't split it, so.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. Honestly, I can just take a hit, and if I flip and recover next turn.
Right.
But that's getting a little tricky because I didn't get rid of a lot of threat. But we did just do the heroic 2-turn, like you said. Yeah, no, we got rid of... I played Spider-Man, and that got rid of the Red House.
Stinger.
Oh.
What?
So I totally should have gone first.
What?
Because you can't deal damage to Red Skull until I get rid of the Red House.
Oh, right.
So we just have to do this back, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. It's not... Well, no, I could have still done all the damage because they were actions.
Not like play Army Advance and all that stuff.
Right. Well, yeah, right. Yeah. So you went first, which is what we initially said.
Okay. So then you should have the first player marker.
Right.
Order's not a big deal here.
Right.
Thank you, Randy. I didn't catch that. I was like, yeah, we're going to get rid of Red House. So we'll just make me go first. It messes the cards a little bit, but we're not going to restart because it's just too much. But we'll at least make Larry first here. I know we would have had the other cards, but they're random, so we're going to go with it.
Yeah.
That's a great call. I didn't even think that way. I was like, yeah, we're just going to clear it. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered because I didn't. Did I get rid of anything that you put out? No, we just did damage.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe the way we did damage could have mattered, but it was very even numbers. Yeah, I don't know that we can go right at him. I feel like if we clear, it's going to be a little tricky when that flips. I mean, I guess we could also just take this damage.
I'm going to kill the Jet Trooper. I'm going to flip to this side, removing a threat from the main scheme. Then I'm going to Army of Ants your tough.
Both toughs?
I don't know. Does it make sense to do both toughs?
You want to get rid of this one?
You're done, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I might as well just get rid of the other tough.
Yeah, I mean, I technically should have gone second, but...
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Did you exhaust? You attacked?
Yeah.
All right.
But what's nice now is we're not in a position with...
Oh, I got Ant-Man.
He's got no...
And you used Stinger?
Nope.
You exhausted her?
I drew a card with her.
All right. All right, so you're the first player, so he's going to add 2 threat. That goes to 12. Then he's going to attack you. Are we just taking damage at this point? Oh, he's got to flip this. So this is now... Oh, that's perfect. So if we eliminate this, we can get rid of him.
Perfect.
So, but we're going to draw an extra card. So he's going to attack you for 3, 4, plus a flip. Are you going to block with Stinger, or are you just going to take 4? Or you can block yourself.
Yeah, block.
All right, so that'd be 2 more, so it's 6. So what do I do with Spider-Man? I think I just block myself because I have 3, right?
Seems reasonable because you can take 4 damage from those guys.
Yeah. So he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 0, so I take 1, and then I take 4 more to go to 8. Well, that's fine because I could heal. And then you're getting 2 cards. He also has piercing and range, so we have no reason for tough, but we don't really get him.
He gets a tough status card, and he attacks me.
Oof.
So I guess I just take it.
For 4? Plus a flip?
Is it a flip? It just says Red Skull attacks you. I assume it's still...
Yeah, no, it's with a flip.
Yep, that's fine.
Star. Discard a support you control.
Support?
Mm-hmm. Unless those are upgrades, right? This one's out.
Yeah, that one's out.
All right.
And then Shadow Past.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, they're gonna not make this an easy one for us.
All right, so Yellow Jacket and Tech Theft. So what is that? All tech cards no longer do anything? Do you actually have any tech cards?
Nope.
And then we shuffle these 3 in.
Oof. They're definitely making this hard, Brandt. Definitely making it hard.
All right. I know, and we had that huge turn, right? Just can't get gang up. Under fire. Uh-oh. Attached to Yellow Jacket. So now he's a 4/4.
He's not elite, so...
Oh, can we get rid of him? Exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play. Dang it. Spider. Spidey. All right, I am not super helpful here.
Give me an action.
Sure.
Get rid of tough. Does that make sense?
I guess.
Unless you're going to do a weird amount of damage and I can put it on those other guys.
I got nothing. I can't do anything. I can pinpoint strike.
Oh, that's always good.
But if then I have to flip down and I can't heal. So I can Wasp Sting. I can't get rid of threat.
What's rapid growth do?
When I attack or thwart, which I can't.
Jeez.
So I can deal damage.
So if you pinpoint strike through one of those guys,
I could kill him. And then can you remove any threat?
Oh, yeah. So if you pinpoint strike through him,
Yep.
I'll get rid of this, which will kill him.
Can it kill him?
Well, aren't we more concerned about you?
Oh, I mean, that's 4 threat or 4 attack. No, I mean, I'm at 8 health. It's not like I'm dying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
So the thing is, I can't pinpoint strike through.
No.
It only goes through if I'm in tiny form.
Well, that's what I was saying. Do you flip down the tiny form? Does that make sense?
I can. I wouldn't get to reset cards, but maybe I don't need to do that right now.
Yeah, I think pinpoint strike from tiny form so that you...
Because I can also deal 4 damage, split up however I want. So I could do 3 and 1 or something like that. Like I could do that to kill him, then flip down and hold pinpoint strike for next turn, for example.
But then you get just 2 scheme going against you. Oh, no, yeah, do that.
But this will probably you got to deal with these.
Yeah, that's fine. Because this guy will die from this, so it won't... if you kill him, yeah, he won't scheme against you. Yeah.
All right, so what am I holding here? Pinpoint strike, intuition,
sure.
Maybe even just this rapid growth? Yeah, okay. So I will Wasp Sting for 4. That kills him. Then I'll flip down. That's a cool flip down. And yeah, all that threat is on you, unfortunately.
And I'm not the threat guy.
Well, now should I put Lay Down the Law back in?
No, we should be fine, right?
This is weird. Discard this card, so now it's just a dead card in my deck. So do you want me to get threat removal, or do you want me to get damage?
Damage. Let's just kill this guy.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't kill us if that thing flips, right?
No.
Yeah, so let's... I'm going to use Pin Particles to play White Tiger to remove 3 threat from this scheme. I draw a card. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That was one more card, huh?
Better than yeah. Do I play Hawkeye or Squirrel Girl?
I think Squirrel Girl? Because you can deal damage and then remove
well, no matter what,
threat.
either one of them could remove the 1 threat.
Gotcha.
Oh, hang on. Squirrel Girl, damage to everybody.
Yep.
Remove the threat, which will let me draw a card.
And that will kill him?
Yep.
He's at 39.
Now I'm going to play Hawkeye.
Oh, there you go. So she could kill him, or I guess we just ignore him, huh?
Could ignore him now, because now we could do 1 threat, 3 threat there, and that's gone. Because doesn't that help him having side schemes in play? And then the question is, does Ant-Man... Here's the thing. I want to flip down.
Mm-hmm.
So does Ant-Man thwarting make any sense? That's going to flip anyways. Or do I thwart so it doesn't overflip?
So it's going to go to 14. Then on me, it's going to flip. Then on you, it's going to be at 2. And let's go to 22. And it's going to add 4 plus a flip. So it'd go to 6 plus something else.
So it's definitely not going to flip. Even with like 2.
But if you get rid of 3...
It's still going to flip.
Then it would be, right? It would be at 9. It would go to 11. +4 is 15, so unless he draws a 0.
Right. So no
So
matter
it's
what,
probably
it's
the
going to
same
flip.
boat, yeah.
So I should do, well, it's only 1 damage.
So you should heal. Just
right.
go down and
Yeah,
heal.
yeah. So I'll flip down and heal. Just 3, and when I flip is 1, so that puts me there. Yeah, I mean, you can see, like, even in this deck, I'm thwarting pretty reasonably.
Yeah.
Considering.
All right. I am not drawing my free allies. All right. Well, I got a stealth strike, pinpoint strike, so I could definitely do some damage. All right, so he's going to add 2 to go to 14. He's going to draw another card. This could be the sleeper. Ooh, nope. This is the shuffle 3 cards back into your deck 1.
Okay.
And then he's going to scheme against me for 3, 4. It's not undefended, so this flips. I think. Oh, he flips another scheme. That's going to be the issue. Forgot about that. Yep, that's the one where you can get an ally out of your discard pile.
That's awesome.
So prison camps, yeah, it's in good shape. So that's the sleeper. And this is going to be a 2. And then he's going to scheme against you
Mm-hmm.
for 4, 5.
Seems reasonable.
And then card. And this is a 0 against me. Master plan, we add 4 to each of those. That's a little tricky.
Wow, okay.
That's the next time, right? It's not every. I think when we played it the first time, we did every time he
When Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card for each side scheme play. Then discard this card.
Then discard.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a one-time, but yeah, we definitely want him to attack through a blocker.
Is it me now or you?
It is now you.
Okay.
So I got a lot more damage than threat removal because I was asked to put damage in my deck.
No, that's good because I think we try to kill him this turn.
Gotcha.
I think. Nick to draw 3.
You got the damage to kill him this turn?
That is a great question.
I've got 13 damage, maybe 15. So you got 24? Maybe?
I got a
lead
lead.
from the front.
But the question is Lee, am I better off strength in numbers?
Gotcha. Can you have all them in play? Oh, yeah, Triskelion. I mean, that's 4 damage, and you lose
8.
out on 6 damage by strength in numbers. Right? Because you could deal 6.
And I could lead from the front, which is 10.
Right.
Plus his is 13, 14, 15 from flipping. So I could do 15 damage
And I
to
can do
him.
about 15, and he's at 39, so we'll kill him next turn. But we'd have to deal with all this threat. But if we're both up and have all these blockers, although you won't have blockers.
Or instead of leading, I can strengthen numbers and all for 1.
Nope.
Right.
Because all for 1 has to tap them, right?
Right, but I can like tap a couple. Yeah,
That
God,
makes
this
no
is tricky.
sense.
I know. It's like I'm trying to like, what can I draw, right? Like what's...
Yeah. I
if
mean, the best you could draw is your 8 damage card, right?
Which
But
there's
you
2.
give up 10 damage.
There's 2, right?
Yeah, right.
So I
then you
can't draw that.
I don't think strength numbers make sense.
And I can't draw my Avengers Assemble.
Right.
If my Avengers Assemble wasn't here, I would have went for it, right?
Sure. Yeah, but then if you don't get it, you're just sitting there with a bunch of cards, right? Although I guess the one benefit, you have all those to block. Because when you do attack, you're going to lose these 2. But we could just block with Spidey and Nick.
Right.
We're going to have to deal with 4 more threat up there, but I mean, that's got to go to 22. I could ignore him.
All right, but hang on a second. This is still 3 damage for 1 card, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if this leads from the front,
You're going to strengthen number 2 of them.
which still doesn't make sense, right? I could save. Well, whatever. I could save something. Let's lead from.
Right.
Well,
You could also save the double resource.
True, because I'm still gonna have. Oh no, I'm not gonna have any out. Why did I do that? Oh man, sorry. This is like more confusing than I expected, right? Well, I'm gonna go giant.
Okay.
Well, this is the other question. Do I just do all that damage, and then what about these schemes?
Right. Well, that's going to go to 11, right?
All right. Let's.
And then
do
he's going to
this.
attack us for a ton because it's going to be 2, 3, a double boost, but we're going to block with Nick and we're going to block with White Tiger. And then he's going to draw cards. We're going to block with Spider-Man, and we're going to be left with 9 damage we have to do next turn.
All right. So let's. I flip. He takes the damage.
Yep.
Let's start with that concept. I already led from the front, so 3 damage to him with Hawkeye and 2 damage with Squirrel Girl.
33.
And 4 damage with Ant-Man.
29.
Actually, does the lead from the front last till the end of the turn? So I actually don't have to play Triskelion. I played Triskelion to get Nick out. But the lead could get played.
Yeah.
Then I could lose a guy, which by saving the Triskelion,
You'd get that and the card you used to play it, which might have been this giant growth.
Yep. Which then basically all that means is I could play. It's fine. It basically means I'm able to play the 3 attack card.
Oh, and not tap anybody?
Right. So
Okay.
just for 3. So give him 3 more damage.
26.
And then 3 damage.
23.
And then this is where, do I do 4 threat removal on anything or no? Versus 2 damage.
I guess the main scheme.
Just to be protected.
Probably better
'Cause
than
we
2
don't need
damage if he
these-
ends up at 11, like, right?
Because you don't need this, right? Like,
I can't get rid of that much threat. I mean, I could basically deal 13 damage to him. So I'm going to bring him down to 10. Then I could attack him, but I might just heal to draw a card. And I can deal 2 to him here, so I'm going to bring him down to 8. So yeah, I think threat makes more sense than 2 damage. Like, rather than leaving him at 6, bring the threat down, right?
right, I was just thinking here.
Because I don't think we can get rid of 10 threat. No, 7.
Because that could have been.
Nobody's a 2.
Because I.
Yeah.
Let me think for a second. Sorry. So
Yeah,
if you
I think
take,
you're doing too much work to decrease all your damage.
but if I take 4, 5, 8 damage off of him, what does that put him at?
31. To put him out and do 5 damage. So you're minus 5 damage.
But then I have another guy out that's staying out.
Nah, it's not worth it.
No.
No, I don't think
All
so.
right, so
But I do
damage.
like getting rid of 4 threat here.
Okay, I'm good with that. Sorry everyone.
That's fine.
This deck was really designed to kind of do this weird, like have these allies get them, knowing that there were going to be these side schemes.
Yeah.
And get,
No,
so
that's
it's
going to
like-
be rough. I could be wrong. I mean, that could do something to us that I don't realize. But I think we're just trying to be like, hey, he's at 9 health. We do a bunch of blocks and we kill him.
right because there's advances in the discard pile. I hope at least 1.
1, 2.
2. So
He has them, though.
right, but yeah, okay, we're good.
I mean, he's going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 2 boosts, but
Right, yeah, we're good. We're good. You're right. I just had to see that he's not going to kill
Yeah.
us with the scheme. That's all I had to.
so my question is, do I heal? I don't think so, right? If I heal, I draw a card. That's the only benefit. But if I play this out, I don't need to heal. I don't need a card. So then do I just flip to be able to do a damage?
You flipped it. I think you heal just in case something happens that.
So I heal for 4 to go to 12, and that draws a card.
So that's more damage now.
So then I flip to Tiny. I play Moon Knight, and I trigger with
Pin Particle?
Pin Particles. That draws 3 cards.
I'd be able to kill him this turn. Too bad you can't play Nick because my Nick's out.
Can you discard your Nick? All right, then I play Pinpoint. This is remove 2 threat from the main scheme.
I don't need that.
So I could remove 5, but I don't need it, right? So I just hold Nick for next turn?
I think you Pinpoint Strike and Wasp Spring, right?
So I Pinpoint Strike. Do I go through this guy? Probably not.
There's no need to.
If I kill him, I do damage, so it'd be -1 and get this guy off the board.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Man.
So then I do 2 plus 5 is 7, 8. Nope. So that's 17 because it's 2 plus 6, and then 1 damage for killing that guy. So instead of 8, I did 7 damage. And then I play Wasp Sting for 5. That brings him down to 11.
Yeah, hit him for 4 more.
And then I hit him for 4 more. He's at 7. Feel better about that than getting this to 0? Probably, right? Yeah. He's done.
I mean, I only draw 4.
I drew a Pinpoint Strike, so and Nick Fury. No, I didn't shuffle any cards back in, but it doesn't matter. All right, so he's adding 1, 2, 3, 4 threat, right?
Yep.
So I'll bring us up to 7. Then he's going to flip the sleeper, right? Of course. Didn't think about that. And that goes in play in front of the first player.
Let's hope so.
Yep.
He has guard.
And tough. Oh, because you can just pass me and I can kill him and it doesn't matter.
Well, you're going to be first.
Right, so I can just...
Right.
Yeah, so it won't matter. All right, so then he's attacking you with 2 boosts. So I assume this is Nick blocking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, Nick. Then he's attacking me. Are we blocking with White Tiger so I have my damage to do?
Yep.
And this is gone. Oh, sorry.
He would have had another...
2 more boosts.
Yeah, Nick took a crap ton of damage.
14. All right.
Then discard this card.
This is gone. And then he's attacking for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and White Tiger's taking it.
Yep. And you should have taken 3. Sorry, I missed that.
That's fine. That puts me at 7.
And then card. How wrong could it go at this point? Doesn't matter.
Another guard.
And a retaliate. Pass to me. Make it quick and simple.
Quick and simple.
Pinpoint Strike.
Wait, I can have an action?
And he is dead. There we go.
So clearly a
it.
benefit saving our cards to the final.
Yeah, I know. I thought it'd be
To
tricky.
Red
Yeah, because
Star.
getting that to 6-0
We
to
flipped
threat
him on
wouldn't have
turn
mattered.
1.
Yeah, that
We
was crazy.
flipped him.
And then,
And
it
then
was
he did a bunch of
mess, 'cause that was a
crazy
lot
stuff.
of cards, right? Would you rather take 3? Would you rather do a heroic 2 turn and then even out, right? Because after that, we were making headway for sure every turn.
Right.
To the point where, what did we do? 39. We brought him down to 7, so we did, 32 damage.
What was
in
that
a turn.
total? 5 turns?
Something
Maybe
like
6?
that.
I
Yeah.
mean, I
He
think it
definitely slowed us down though.
Right.
Right. It was interesting.
But it was
with
just he
free
did a lot of-
allies, with free allies and all that stuff.
Well, let's think about it. He started with the red house, right? Turn 1. End of turn 1, this comes out. End of turn 2, turn 3.
And he took an extra card, so 4 turns.
So 4 turns. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah, no, it seemed like when we flipped him, but you wonder, would you rather get him to 1 and then flip him and get 2 cards and 2 cards, but probably not.
No, because then it's, then it's 2 difficult turns versus
Right.
just 1 bad turn that you're not going to lose the game in that bad turn, right? And
So if you go back, we did slightly cheat in that I should have gone first, but I don't think
we had
any
said
order
it a
would have
bunch of
mattered.
times. No, it wouldn't have.
I don't think so, because there was nothing we even drew, or like you drew your cards, but I don't know.
Didn't do
the only thing I
anything.
don't know about is the way we did the denominations of damage, but
that
I don't
matters.
think it was
I
that
don't
big a
think
deal.
so.
So it you know.
And what's
you could
funny is
say-
we had said the whole time we wanted you to go first to get rid of that scheme.
right.
I think
Which made
I think
perfect
somehow
sense,
we
and
knew like that
right.
had to be done.
We overthought it, is what happened.
Right.
Nice. Well, I still love this campaign. That was super fun. In terms of all that
It
stuff.
wasn't perfect though, because we did lose to Sleeper.
Yeah, absorbing.
Not
man.
Sleeper, Absorbing
How
Man
crazy
once.
is that?
Yeah, and
It's just
what's
that we
funny
were
is we
playing
didn't
protection,
have to.
aggression.
Right, but we didn't have to, right? Like
yeah.
we had
should've
we had
just
called it
confused
out
him.
that it was a possibility,
Yeah.
and we're like, it's such a slim possibility. Let's
I mean, we
speed
still
up the
did.
process.
We can't say we didn't. But...
Right. My point is, we were trying to get through it quickly.
Right.
Like we could have easily, yeah.
Yep.
It actually benefited us in the long run losing to him, because the next time we beat him quicker and had less counters to deal with.
So I loved Wasp. She was really fun to play. I loved flipping back and forth and just getting so many cards and never going through my deck.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's
I think I went through my deck once in the whole campaign.
I haven't played her yet,
right.
so I'm interested to play her.
Well, the other part, like you're saying, I wonder if I would shuffle cards back in, but so often you're shuffling the cards from her kit back in.
Right, but I'm saying when you're shuffling like a
right.
justice card when we don't need a lot of threat removal.
But we did eventually, you know what I mean? Maybe not. I guess we won, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it just gets a little, and think about it, you drew a pinpoint
right.
strike,
It was
right?
perfect against Zola, right? It was just pinpoint strike,
Oh,
pinpoint
God, yeah,
strike,
yeah.
pinpoint strike. So that's where it really showed off. So you had not played a lot of Ant-Man. You only played the one time we played double Ant-Man?
Correct.
So what did you think of Ant-Man after a
him.
bunch of plays?
I love him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's so combo-rific, right? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that?
The only thing I don't like
slow to
about him,
play.
which this sounds like a negative and it really isn't, is that, I don't typically think a ton. I know it sounds bad, but like I typically, it's natural, right?
Uh-huh.
It's not with Ant-Man, because there's 3 sides to flip to.
Right.
There's, do I want to, right? Like, yeah, it's a little more thought. It's not,
And
I can't coast.
What I was saying to you with her is she's not like Ant-Man in terms of combos, like play off of flipping.
Right.
Because he triggers all these things by flipping.
Right.
She's weird. She's versatile.
Right. You got to
You
decide.
don't flip from one form to the other. You
But
flip.
I
It's
will-
like you go back to alter ego.
But I'll say 3 times in this campaign I didn't do the Ant-Man trick, because against Taskmaster it was detrimental. So I just stayed on small Ant-Man side, which is the better side if you're going to stay for a while. Against Zola I stayed small Ant-Man because I was doing all the threat removal.
Yeah.
So really, interestingly enough, I didn't do a lot of the Ant-Man stuff because of the nature of some of the villains we were playing and the circumstances.
It's interesting because when I first saw this, I was like, oh, every time you remove a side scheme or a minion, you deal 1 damage. I was like, oh, because she can split her damage, but she can't. She splits all her damage on Giant. Even that Wasp sting, just so hard to say, splits its damage on her Giant side. So the Giant side is all about, like, spread out, get a bunch of things
As much as you
done.
want, right?
This is single damage, but kill
So
it
is this
and
as
overkill.
much split as you want?
Yeah. So if you up her attack, like you give her a +1, what is that, combat strength or whatever? Combat training?
So, I mean, think about how awesome she is against Ultron.
Right. Yeah. She can
You get her
always...
to like a 4-5 basic attack and just...
Right.
Yeah,
that's a good
even more
point.
7 basic attack,
Yeah.
right? Because when you tap, you do like a skilled strike, you have combat training, you have that other one. They all have to do with when you use your basic
Yeah.
attack, and now you go, oh, there's 4 drones in front of me, 4 damage, I have 3 left over, Ultron. Like,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
really good against Ultron.
Yeah. I mean, she has only a 2 attack, so you're talking about getting her up in strength. What did you say, combat training plus what?
Well, what do you got? Like the skilled strikes and the...
Oh, right.
Right, because that's your base.
Oh,
Right, yeah. So you could all of
man.
a sudden, those all become
Right, so-
AE cards in her hands.
So far, like with you, I was playing a lot of this side for the pinpoint strikes, but yeah, that's where the other, so that's her thing. She's versatile. It's not so much about flipping back and forth between those two, which is really interesting. Like that's just creative for the designers because it could have been easy to just make them the same.
Which I thought they were going to be, and the only thing that's similar about them is that they have three sides.
Right.
Because they
Yeah,
really
but she
don't do
plays
anything else.
So she feels like a support character. She's very good at whatever she's trying to do, right? She's very strong at it.
Well,
so
what's
it's just a
nice
matter-
is you typically don't need to exhaust her, So when you do flip down,
Right,
or
you're
when you
healing.
start down, you can heal, flip up, and still do a lot of damage
Right.
with her cards.
I didn't even actually think about that now that you're saying that, because she has that giant growth.
Right.
And that help where she adds 2 to her threat or her attack. So now she can remove 4 threat, 4 attack. Oh my gosh. Right. The 2 of them would just crush Ultron, right?
Yeah. I think that might be a time for an Ultron Heroic 1 run.
Oh man, that would be interesting, yeah.
Ultron Heroic 1 run with Ant-Man and Wasp, because he's got Giant Stomp.
Right.
Oh, what do you say?
All right.
We'll do it, but you want to flip because I haven't played Wasp yet?
Oh, sure, yeah, that's fine.
So we'll go Wasp and
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ultron Heroic 1.
Oh, that's what we're going to do. Okay. All right.
You heard
Sounds
it here,
good.
people.
Well, I don't know when. We're planning a lot of other games, so we have to see.
Yeah, but our next Marvel Champion stream will
Okay.
be...
Yeah. Yeah, it might not be this week in case we do some other games.
Yeah.
Speaking of some other games, are we going to switch and play some Bloodborne?
Yeah, are you going to end and restart?
Yeah, it's going to end and
All
restart.
right, then I'm going to use the boys' room.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'm going to cut Larry off. It's late, but it's Saturday, so I don't feel as tired. I'm not worried about getting up.
I didn't even...
I'm not worried about getting up tomorrow for work. So what were you going to say?
I was going to say thanks for watching. He's like I had, and then it just lost it. Yeah, I forgot I'm coaching tomorrow, but not till later 11. So
until next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Larry.
And we hope you step
Into the portal.
Bye, everybody. Thanks so much for watching part 2. We did it. We did it.